Hey y'all, we are back at this screen because it is fall and time to participate in a challenge. Kaylee Games has made up a challenge called the Friendsgiving Challenge, and we will be participating in that along with some other great content creators. Their names, links will be listed down below in the details, as will Kaylee, so you can check out the challenge yourself and see what's going on. But just to kind of go over the highlights, it goes from September 1st through November 30th, and it includes 6 builds that we have to do: a pumpkin patch, a harvest market, outdoor feast, harvest parade, pumpkin contest, and mush forest. In our house, we have 4 to pick from. We just have to pick one. It can either be a farmhouse, a feast prep area, a cozy cottage, or a cider mill. I have not decided which one of those we are going to do yet. So we will be looking for some cute fall villagers, and there is no limits or rules on how we get the villagers, on how we do the items. So this is going to be strictly a build challenge, and if y'all watch my videos, you know that's the challenge part for me, so we're going to find out. But right now we're at the maps. I really don't want 1 or 2. It would be 3 or 4. 3 has a better peninsula. So let's go see. I want an orange airport. Or, no rocket. If rocket's there, we are running back to the beginning. So hopefully we'll get some good starters, a good airport. Flowers I can change. Fruit I can change. So I'm not concerned about that. Do we have fruit? Oh, okay. Looks like oranges. Oh, Biff and Renee, but it's a blue airport, so back to the map we go. Here we go. Peaches. At least it's a different fruit. Almost got to see the airport. There are certain maps you can see it before. Oh, Plucky and Sprocket with a green airport. All right. Again, 3 or 4 would be our choice. I really don't care about resident services. I would like it centered. I don't care how close it is to the airport, but it is not a deal breaker for me. We will figure out how to incorporate whichever position we have with that. All right. Let's go take a look. I don't like that peninsula though, but pears. But this island is not going to be about the peninsula, so. Pears we can change. I really would like apples for for fall. Yellow. Dom who never leaves. Okay. This time it's going to be either 1 or 2. Which one, y'all? Better peninsula. Cherries, that's not bad. Not the fruit I wanted, but like I said, we can change. I really don't mind any of the fruit, but green, and it's Faith and Coach. Back to the maps. Okay, now 1 or 3. Even though number 2 had a good peninsula. But again, this is not about the peninsula. We're back to pairs. Alright, y'all, we have our island. Orange Airport. And then we have Sheldon and who is that, Faith? Is that who that is? Resident service isn't too close. We got some pond areas. Lots of room back here. We're going to change that river anyway, I'm sure, so. Let's look at the beach. Pretty good beaches. So around we go, and let's go talk to Tom and get this thing going. Just trying to see the flowers. It's not happening. But like I said, the flowers and fruit does not matter because I can change them. Alright, everyone, Faith, Sheldon, Nana A. Yep. We may keep Sheldon. Faith will not stay. I love Faith, but she's not a fall villager. Okay, now Tom gives us his spiel about today is our first day at Pristine Island, and they're always here to support us. But first things first, we need to choose a spot for our tents. They will all go on the beach, I'm thinking. And I always go to Tommy. I'm not sure why, but maybe because they don't let him stay in the tent when it's hot. Alright, there's ours. Let's go talk to Faith. Wait, I got it. Don't tell me. You're Nana A, right? I'm Faith. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to do this island thing. You already found a good spot. I was trying to just feel for the right spot, but I was having trouble because every spot feels like the right spot. So she grabbed a stick and threw it. No, Faith. Good try, but I will find you a spot. And just to let you know, I am doing this as a voiceover. Alright. Let's go find Sheldon, get his plot. There he is. Absolutely not by resident services, mister. And I think that I'm not going to upgrade Nooks or the museum because I wanted to have a fall but small town feel. And you don't have a great big museum in a small town. Ours was very small. I can't believe we had one, but we did. There's Faith. Let's put down Sheldon. I forgot how I hated this beach here to put plots down. We may have to go put it over there by our tent. I tried though, y'all. Many times I tried. It's either too close to the ledge or too close to the water. So I went and thought about putting it up here, and it was too close to the edge. So I decided Sheldon could be my neighbor on the end here. And it fit perfectly. That's where he was meant to be. And then we were teleported back to Tom. And then our first job was assigned. And I say this all the time. You have one looking at the workbench, one looking at the boxes, one sweeping, one looking at the tape deck over there, or walking around looking at everything. And then we are out there picking up all these limbs and all this fruit. See? What did I tell you? Sheldon, you can come help. I told you, just looking. Sheldon will probably be sweeping. Yep, there he goes. Well, as long as they're busy. Now, I usually clear the whole island. Not the whole island, the front part. I gather all the weeds. I get a whole bunch of tree branches, gather all the fruit. Because as I always say, I like to do the work on the front end. And so many weeds. But it gets us Nook Miles and bells. So you can actually get like, I think a total of 14, 15 branches for each tree. I have done that before, but I'm not going to this time. I usually try to get anywhere between 5 and 10. We are done. We are back with Tom. Aren't y'all glad I didn't make you go through that whole thing? He's glad he's sharing his time on a desolate island with a hard worker. And he looked at the pears. He smelled the pears. He even tasted the pears. He did not pick the pears for us. But I got you covered, Tom. And now we find out what happened to Tom's last place. Whoosh. That's just gossip, y'all. Don't spread gossip. Okay. So, I had already decided to do a fall island before I was invited to do this challenge. And I'd already picked out a name, so we're just going to stick with that name. And I'll just make it work. I had some different ideas, the reason why I was going to name it this, but I think it'll work out for this too. So, we're going to name the island Harvest Bay. It originally was going to be strictly a fall farming island, but since we have 3 months to do this, and that gives at least 2 holidays or seasonal events, we're going to turn this into a fall Friendsgiving Island. So with our great island naming comes great responsibility, of course. We're just going to say howdy. And then we will go get our tent. Not our tent. Our cot after we have some yummy pear juice, probably without anything added to it. We have to listen to Tom talk first. Yep, I think I'll go rest, Tom. I'm a little tired. I'm a little tuckered. Oh, no net. I usually get the pink radio, probably more than any of the others. So what will our cot be? That was the blue one. So then I went to sleep. Woke up the next day after dreaming about a naked dog, and then Tom giving me the bill for everything, including labor that I did. But we are ready to start day one. I'm going to try to do HHP for this one because I really do want to redo the houses, but it'll probably be a speed run. Probably the only one I'm going to do HHP on that's not a speed run is my Forever Island. And I'll probably do like a spin-off series. No, I'll just include some HHP builds in my Forever Friday videos. But for this one, I just want to be able to change the houses into whatever the villagers are. Do they have the pumpkin patch? Do they have maybe a cider business? We'll see what comes up. And I'm not sure how often I will post. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Would you like to see it once a week or twice a week? I will not be posting every day because that would be like, what, around 90 days. I can't do that many videos on an island, I don't think, can I? And I'd like to take it all the way through November. So, either once a week or twice a week. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Because we still have our Forever Friday video on Fridays. I'm still doing Lilac Grove, which is our 100% island. So, still a lot going on. So I made 3 fishing rods. And I always do like a campfire and 3 nets, and that's to get Nook Miles. This first video is all about finding the map and getting 5,000 Nook Miles to pay off the moving fees. And I don't know about setting, I might hold Blather's tent. We're going to give him the 5 critters to Tom, but I may not put the plot this time, because I was thinking when I was doing this video that, you know, if you leave the museum as a tent, you can't move it. And I really don't want the museum on the front part of the island. I want it on the back part. So, and we got to be able to get over there. And just let you know, I will either be spicing this island up or using Treasure Island, something like that. Some of it will be good old-fashioned gameplay, but now I went to Tom first so I could buy my slingshot recipe and the other set of recipes. If I go to Timmy first, I don't know how to do DIYs yet, and I can't buy them. I have done it both ways, and I do not want to spend a whole lot because I do not want Nooks upgraded. So I will not be spending or selling very much. But I will sell some shells, some weeds, the fruit that he waits to the end to tell you, oh, by the way, you should keep some of that fruit to eat. You can move trees and rocks with it. Thank you, Timmy. All right, we got 8,410 bells that we will most likely put towards getting Mabel here, or getting Abel's sister, buying bridges. We might buy a few things, but we're not going to buy a lot. I had to make room so I could have the nets. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds different, but I am having some difficulty talking because of pain, and it's almost fall in Texas, so I have allergy issues. Of course, I don't know why I say fall. I have allergy issues year-round. There's not an allergy season for me. It's a year-round thing. I always buy a slingshot because anytime that I forget to, the first thing that happens is that balloon comes over. And when you have to run by a slingshot, you come out, it's gone. Now it will come back, but I like to be prepared. I hope that I get a lot of DIYs in the balloons, but knowing what I usually get, it'll probably be clay or something that I can't use on this island that I will not be selling like I would usually. I will be just tossing it. Alright. Then I went over to the ABD and or the Nook Stop, whatever it's called, to get my 50 Nook Miles and to see what they have for sale. Because they may have some good stuff. Oh, I'll need a garbage can. We'll buy that. I wasn't much of a choice. We have not gotten our hat from Sheldon yet. So that surprise is still to come. We'll learn our slingshot. We need to get a director's chair and a Kleenex box. So we'll put them out. And then it's time to go to work. Catching bugs. Maybe catching fish. Well, alright, y'all. My voice is getting worse, so I'm going to let you listen to some music while we run around and try to catch bugs and talk to villagers. I will try to get stung twice to get Nook Miles, so do not be surprised with that. But I will try to be back at the end. much, y'all. This is going to be the end of our first episode of the Friendsgiving Challenge. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button. Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Do you have a fall island you're doing? Are you part of the challenge? Just let me know what's going on in your world today. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Come on in, be part of the family. Everybody's welcome. And I'd also like to give a shout out to my members. Thank you for becoming part of the garden. And of course, don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll know when my next video comes out. And until then, bye y'all.